Freemasons have for a long time been seen as occultists belonging to a secret society that has spawned hundreds of myths about their doctrines and practices. The Ghana chapter is however out to debunk these myths with the launch of a book titled The Freemasons, to be attended by key members such as the Asantehene Otumfuo II and former President John Ejikunkufo. Journalist Maxwell Agwagwa caught up with the author of the book, Abraham Jesse, at the Freemasons Hall in Accra, and has come through with this report.
A Freemason is about secret society. Because of the movies and the trend of Nigerian movies, people have having misconception about these Freemasons.
Okay, I know it's a society usually of men and women, quite influential in society, yeah, and I think it's a form of occult.
And one thing I have heard about it is they've sold their soul to the devil for fame, for wealth.
Those views capture what some people think of Freemasons, occults, and a group of men who have sold their souls to the devil for fame and riches. I've met the author of the book, Abraham Jesse, on the compound of the Freemasons Hall in Accra. He's at the St. Andrew's Lodge for an informal discussion with his colleagues. He's not in his full Masonic regalia. Some of his Freemason brothers are also casually dressed as they stroll on the compound. Inside the lodge, I see a G symbol hanging loosely from the ceiling like a fan. But that letter G on the ceiling of many Masonic meeting rooms or lodges, I would later get to learn, stands for, quote, great architect of the universe, unquote. My first question to the man who was initiated into Freemasonry 44 years ago was whether he has heard what some people think of Freemasons.
For example, I have heard from some people saying that they say one of their members, they were able to raise the person and they will ask him what happened to him, who killed him, so that they go and show the person. Or all kinds of things. All these are not true. But even plain criminals who want to do people will do anything and say we are lost people. So the word lost people have been used purely in its negative sense to represent all manner of wrongdoings. That is why today, and we admit part of the fault is ours. We didn't talk to people about what we do. This is the reason why I've written this book.
The Asantehene Otumfuo II and former President John Ejikunkufo are amongst the endless list of some powerful Freemasons. Many are those who believe that Freemasonry is only for the rich and mighty in society. But Abraham Jesse denies the assertion and says he wouldn't have been a member if wealth was part of the criteria to become a Freemason. The 74-year-old pharmacist and consultant tells me to be a Freemason, you have to first of all believe in a supreme being.
If you do not believe in God, there's no way you can be a Freemason. Pure and simple. If for any reason you indicate that you want to be a Freemason and you are invited for an interview, they ask you, so in whom is your faith? In all cases of difficulty and danger, in whom do you put your trust? Do you believe in God? And he said, no, you don't believe in God. Then straight away, the interview is stopped. Say, bye-bye, sir. This place is not for anyone who does not believe in God. And because this place is not a church, in fact, as a Freemason, you are not allowed, whenever you have meeting under the banner of Freemasonry, to discuss politics or religion. No.
Mr. Jesse says Freemasonry is not a secret society, but lodge meetings like those of many other groups are private and opened only to members. He says Freemasonry is not Antichrist. It is not about a group of men scheming to take over the world, and it's also not an occult. But would these assertions change the perception that people have about Freemasonry? That certainly is a subject for another discussion.